Hey everyone, it's JustFun82 and I'm back. You might notice there's going to be a slight change. I have removed Mo Creatures. I also am, for some reason, not getting sound. But the reason I have done so is because I realized that it was starting to turn into nothing but how are we going to survive the Mo Creatures mod as opposed to getting our actual stuff done. Fortunately, it seems to have broken my texture pack. So, not that that's not kind of badass. Apparently, I now have lava head golems. I'm gonna keep them. Alright. Let me see. So, I had actually recorded another episode, but the game had a conniption, or Fraps, I suppose, had a conniption fit, and that's long gone now. So, which I didn't know. I've never had Fraps do that to me before, actually. So that was surprising. I need stone, so we're gonna go. And we got a nice little bit of iron, and like I said, I've been trying to do everything on camera. But apparently, Fraps didn't want that to happen, so we're gonna go back down and mine some more. I actually have no mods installed now because someone had mentioned they weren't too big on, or at least I get the opinion people weren't too big on the timber mod. So, while I like it, like I said, I am doing this to please, which is it's my goal. I want to make you guys amused. I thought Mo Creatures might do that, but in all honesty, I think it just caused a lot of problems. I mean, it was fun there for the Flatland Survival Challenge for a little bit because of the chaos, but after a while, there were no way for me to complete any goals for that. Not that we really have an established list of goals, but there were no way for me to complete any goals for that because we were spending so much time combating Mo Creatures. So anyway, as I mentioned before, and I know at least one of my friends who views this would be interested. I've been playing the Warhammer 40k Space Marines for the PS3. Good game. For those of you that don't know what Warhammer is, especially Warhammer 40k, it's, you know, I've mentioned I'm into pen and paper style RPGs before. And, Warhammer 40k is, in many ways, a pen and paper style RPG. It's a miniature battle game, or miniatures battle game, for people with way more disposable income than I have. I mean lots more. Like gobs and gobs of cash. Now this isn't a miniature battles style game. This is actually a, yeah, I had to reinstall everything. But this is actually a Gears of War style game. And I guess people have been commonly referring to it as Gears of Warhammer because they are very similar, except I actually like this game. I played the first Gears of War and it was okay, but after that I just never had the urge to play the rest of them because the plot is different, but the gameplay looks all the same. I mean, I'm sure I'll play them eventually. It's just, not like, I don't play a lot of multiplayer online games because most of my friends don't play games like that, so it's just, eh. Let me turn the volume up a bit. We're getting really awful sound, or at least I am. I don't know about you guys, but there we go. So anyway, like I mentioned before, and I went into a much longer rant about it, which honestly I think might have come off as kind of insulting, but I didn't mean to. It just bothers me that the short version of it is, and hopefully less insulting sounding, is the fact that it's an English voice cast and it's a military game. So what the fuck? That Enderman is white. That Enderman is white and he is... Oh my god, he is Saw-me is what he is. Oh god, thank you, low-hanging cliff. Anyway. So, anyway, as I was going to say, you know, it's an English game, English voice cast. So, everyone uses spider. Oh god, all the textures are broken. That's why they look so freaky. I need to reinstall the texture pack. Things have gone wrong. But anyway, so like I was trying to say before, everything turned scary. Now, long story short, they pronounce lieutenant. It's a French word. They're pronouncing it wrong. That was the entirety of like a 10-minute rant I went into. Boiling it down. It is lieutenant, not lieutenant. So yeah, that's the condensed version for your benefit. And be glad, because I sounded like an asshole. And I went back, well, not went back, video deleted, but I thought about what I was saying afterwards before I knew the video had corrupted. Basically, I say deleted, but it was an empty file. But, anyway, yeah, I was thinking about what I was doing, because, well, my other video was rendering. I went in to go do the dishes, and I was just sitting there going, God, I sound like an asshole. I was actually considering, making an apology video, but then I'm like, oh, it deleted, yeah, oh, shit, I have to record again. Not that I mind recording, it's just, it is hard to find free time. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I enjoyed doing it. What level am I at? 12. I enjoy recording and talking to you guys, but it is hard to find the time to do it. So it's kind of, oh, I had free time up until that. But shit happens. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta just not let things bother you. One of the greatest things I have ever learned, I know I've mentioned it before, in my life is the magical ability to not give a fuck. And there are certainly many things you should give a fuck about, like your life, your family, your friends. They are very much worth fuck. But if there are certain things like, just there, I don't even know how to describe it. There's just certain things that you should not sweat. It's not even the small stuff. Sometimes there are big things that you should just go, you know what? Screw this. That's the wonder. Oh, redstone. Cool, we need some of that. But yeah, there are just sometimes you should just go, and not a single fuck was given. There are, of course, parts of life where you have to be responsible adults, and that sucks. Trust me. I know, I'm still trying to learn how one is a responsible adult. From what I gather, it involves mortgage payments. And, generally a loss of lava. It involves a loss of lava. Yeah, but, mortgage payments and a general loss of soul. But, no, there are certain points where you just have to go, I have the point in letting this bother the hell out of me, or I can move on. And sometimes it is best for everyone just to move on. I learned that as a teenager when I learned I was not a likable person. I was not a likable person at all. And you don't even have, let me check some real quick. But, you don't even know how much, I mean, I had no idea about social graces or behavior patterns or how to interact with people. I was, not that I was purposefully mean to people, I just had no ideas about how normal people interacted because all of my friends were lunatics. None of them had any social skill at all, and yeah, it took me a long time, and basically took a few people sitting me down and going, alright, man, are you an idiot or are you just oblivious? For me to go, maybe I need to look into this. But the ability not to give a fuck has come in handy. unless it's important, don't worry. People might talk smack about you behind your back, but who cares? There is no reason to allow it to affect your life. And I know that might seem hard to believe, especially for some of my younger viewers, where, opinions of others is actually, a thing that majorly affects you. Or, you might think. But, let me tell you something. When you walk away from the computer, believe it or not, the internet goes away. And when people insult you, you ignore them. And their opinions suddenly don't matter. And yeah, there may be ridiculous social caste systems and hierarchies, but they actually only exist as long as you think they do. I mean, the cool kids in school, or, the whatever social clique you want to belong to, only exist as long as you perceive them as existing. I don't know how else to put that. Alright. Like, let's say, for example, the standard idea of, the cool kids. The cool kids, the kids that can afford the best, clothing and the best blah and the newest electronics and all that good, happy horse shit. Everyone wants to be like them. That's why they actually have any power. Because you want to be like them too. Probably. I don't know. But stop it. Stop wanting to be like them. All of a sudden, what they say doesn't matter. What they say has absolutely no use. And, it doesn't affect your life at all. I mean, yeah, there are other people who might listen to them and dislike you because they don't, or the cool kids don't like you. Ignore them. Yeah, sure, there's school violence and whatnot, but I'm all for being a complete and total punk tattle. I mean, just fucking anyone gives you a hard time, go right to an authority figure. You'd be amazed how often it works, especially in this day and age when people are absolutely paranoid about getting in trouble for bullying or, getting people in shit. You just go to a damn authority figure. People will stop harassing you, trust me. Like you said, the system. Use it. Take advantage of it. Anyone, because this is not serious business. School or, people like that, that's not serious business. It's going to sound very hard to believe because I remember being a teenager too, or a teenager or younger, and I wouldn't have believed a goddamn word of it coming out of my life, but real life has not started yet. Real life has in no way started. I don't know, life can always get better from where it is. What happens to you in college or high school will, assuming, college sort of counts, but what happens to you in high school will not define the rest of your life. You might be cool now. You not always be cool the rest of your life. You might be a nerd or ugly or overweight. That's not always the case. You can change things if you want to change them. And if you don't let college or high school define to you who you are, you can change it. You are capable of anything. I believe my viewers are smart. I believe you are all beautiful and wonderful people. And I believe you can be whatever the hell you want, regardless of how old or how young you are, because fuck it, you're that smart. Well, I think of you all as... I think of each and every one of you as either my equals or my betters, because I don't consider myself a smart person. That's one of my major flaws. Because, well, then again, I'm pretty sure I'm not, so. But, if you, believe you're a smart person. Believe you're a smart person and the world is your goddamn mollusk. Go out, do something, make yourself whatever the hell you want to be. Make yourself big and shiny. And then when you get there and you're powerful and rich, offer me a job, because I could really use one. But no, I believe in you guys. That's today's episode. That's what today's moral lesson is. I believe each and every one of you guys, my viewers, hell, even people that aren't my viewers, you're capable of whatever the fuck you want. Don't let anyone anywhere in the world ever tell you any differently, and if they do, tell them I said they're a goddamn moron. I might be no one in the grand scheme of things, but I will still stand up and call someone an asshole for you guys. So that's it. That's the great lesson and moral of today. I will call anyone an asshole for you, my fans, viewers, whatever you are, / my friends. Now, I have got my throat drying out, and it sounds like I am hitting puberty again. So, I'm gonna head back up. I think we've got plenty iron. Not that really that was why we're here. We're still trying to find a single fucking diamond. But, let's call it here. Or rather, we'll call it back upstairs. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. So, till then, zombies are going to eat my brains.